Good morning, everybody. Today, I would like to talk some space for everybody about lifelong learning. It's one page. It's the first page. Lifelong education emphasizes the importance of all age groups, level of education learning, modalities, learning spheres and space, and various purpose. The concept emerged during a period marked by rapid demographic and technological progress. It is still highly relevant to develop systems that help individuals master the skill needs to participate effectively in the labor market or society. According to the OECD, lifelong learning is crucial for all individuals to have access to opportunities to develop and enhance their skill throughout their lives, to adapt and thrive in a rapidly changing world. This process begins in childhood and continues into adulthood and old age. Lifelong learning occurs from the cradle to the grave. The key to this process is the ability to learn how to learn, a skill becoming increasingly vital in our ever-evolving society. Individuals must engage in lifelong learning to succeed to labor markets and societies influenced by major trends. Lifelong learning also helps individuals adapt to sudden shocks like the COVID-19 pandemic, making them more resilient to external change in a fast-paced and uncertain world. The next normal or the following way of life is a new way of life for people of the age due to adapting to changing circumstances caused by COVID-19. The new normal. We must learn to apply the new normal activities and technology to our daily lives. One of the key aspects of the next normal in lifelong education is a tool for adaptation and a catalyst for personal and society growth. This new way of living, part of the next normal, contribute to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, promoting education, health, green energy, decent employment, economic growth, and addressing climate change. In this digital era, being an autonomous lifelong learner is not difficult because online knowledge is accessible to everyone. Education plays a fundamental role in cultivating the taste of lifelong learner individuals of all ages. They should instill the habit of embracing learning throughout one's life from early childhood. They should adjust the education system at all levels and on form to help individuals someone age develop the skills, knowledge, and attitude for continuous lifelong learning. The Office of the Education Council (OEC) is the main policy and development organization for formulating educational policy. It is important to develop Thai people to meet Thailand's 4 points toward economic and social sustainability. The OEC has conducted several research projects that support the learning ecosystem development, which is key promoting lifelong education and sustainable and inclusive development. To become a lifelong learner, one must start from an early age. A learning ecosystem is a system of relationships between learners and the environment around them using the effective learning process. Learning resources, collaboration from various sectors and technology both inside and outside the school. Key component of learning economic system is first, learner, parent, school, teachers, and community. There are 6 essential factors that affect a learning ecosystem. One, mindset transformation. Second, personal organization. Preparation include teacher, coach, facilitator, and advisor. Environment on modern technology. Pedagogy on learning content, learning culture, or public participation. The learning ecosystem approach is widely promoted and used in the education system at all levels. This will ensure that everyone receives a quality education, leading to a sustainable and inclusive society. Currently, learners are the ones who make decisions based on their knowledge and learning experience. They can select expertise, learning resource based on information, experience, belief, and feeling, which benefit lifelong learning. The National Education Act of 1999 outlines the model for organizing education for lifelong learning in Thai society. The Act mentions 3 types of education: formal, non-formal, and informal. However, as specified in the Act, a lack of integration of all 3 forms is a barrier to the lifelong learning promise. The Office of Education Council Evaluation and Follow-up Study on Lifelong Learning in Thailand found that there were operations at the area level of the agencies directly responsible for lifelong learning education. However, in reality, neither plan nor initiative were fully implemented. The relevant agencies such as the Ministry of Education and local administrative organizations primarily focus on the core curriculum in education system. There is a lack of mechanism for developing skills which require non-formal and informal education. On the other hand, agencies only promote training courses and learning resources to facilitate learning for various target groups in society. Collaboration between agencies in providing education for lifelong learning takes various forms. However, those responsible for organizing lifelong learning education at the local level face challenge, as they often misunderstand the goal of lifelong learning, lack proper management and flexibility, have untrained personnel, and often duplicate work. Here is the OEC research that I have just mentioned. First, the study of learning ecosystem model to facilitate the potential development of Thai's 4 points. Second, the Thailand Lifelong Learning Index 2020. Third, Thailand Lifelong Learning Monitoring and Evaluating Report. In the learning ecosystem, the goal of learning and the subject that learner need to learn are very important. Many sources of content on the internet and digital platforms are limited and can access to learner learning styles. The ultimate goal of education is to instill lifelong learning in students. To foster a love for learning, everyone must join in to create a learning ecosystem that supports lifelong learning and helps students adapt to a constantly changing world. Thank you.